Welcome to part 2 of my 4-part series of starting your own mobile physical therapy practice. In part 1, we went over some considerations that you need to think about, really important things before taking this endeavor. And this part, we're going to discuss how to get your business up and running as a fully functioning business. Step 1 is kind of fun. You need to decide on a name of your business, and you need to be decisive and deliberate because this is going to be the name that you register as your business's name with the Secretary of State in your state. It is also going to be on all your tax forms and all your credentialing forms. That leads me to step 2. You are going to now register your new business name through your state's Secretary of State. I am very blessed to have a mom and a sister, shout out to them, who both have MBAs and tax and bookkeeping businesses, so they helped me through this, but they assured me that an average Joe, if they are intelligent, they can go to the Secretary of State's website and fill out the forms they need and pay the fee, which in Louisiana it was $194 to register with their Secretary of State. It only took a few days for me to get a letter back that says it's been accepted, and they issued me a tax ID number. You are going to need that because that establishes your business. It's like your business's social security number. Step 3 is going to be opening a commercial checking account. Yes, it has to be a commercial one. Some banks don't do commercial checking, and most commercial checking accounts do cost money to stay open. Mine is $10 a month. In order to open your commercial checking account, you have to go to the bank in person, and you have to bring that letter from the Secretary of State, and you have to have your tax ID number. The next step is establishing all your means of communication. That means you need a phone number, a fax number, and an email address associated with your business. You can go to your AT&T store, your Verizon store, whoever you do your phone business with, and you can either get a new cell phone, purchase it with your new debit card from your commercial checking account, or you can get a separate phone number and have it attached to your existing cell phone and just turn it off from ringing during non-business hours. You will need a fax number. Most of the time these days it's done online. I use SR Fax. That's Sarah Rex SR Fax, and it's about $17 a month. I was able to choose my own fax number with my area's area code. And last but not least, to starting your own business, you need to start your credentialing right away. Once you have all your contact information, your tax ID number, and your checking account numbers, you can start your credentialing applications with your insurance companies that you would like to do business with. There are many PTs who do cash-based, strictly cash-based. However, there are a lot of Medicare guidelines and laws that prevent you from being able to see Medicare patients when they pay out of pocket if they have Medicare. So be aware of that. Also, if you do not take commercial insurance and a person comes to you with Blue Cross and says, hey, do you take Blue Cross? And you say no, be prepared for them to say, well, then I'm going to go to somebody who does. So make your decision if you're going to credential with these insurance companies and start that credentialing process right away. You go to their website and you just say become a provider or credential, and usually they have the forms right there. You fill out the forms. It takes up to 6 months for some of these to go through, and you really won't have money rolling in until you start getting patients and start submitting these things. So start that right away, your credentialing. So this concludes part 2 of starting your own mobile PT practice, getting the business up and functioning. Join me for part 3, where we are going to talk about readying yourself to start taking patients.